Welcome to another episode of ARK Revisited. Mr. Nobody was taken away, abducted by aliens. But do not fear, because I am here to rescue this low budget video as my way of paying tribute to the sad passing of Mr. Nobody. So, just to remind you all, Mr. Nobody decided it was a good idea to lead a pack of derpy saber-toothed tigers over a mountain and towards their ultimate demise in some random cave that he wanted to go to, for reasons that we have all long since forgotten. These tigers must have a death wish. Have the aliens abducted their minds too? How is Mr. Nobody meant to succeed with these crazed idiots as his companions? Not that he cares anymore, as he is presumed dead according to latest reports. Mr. Nobody calmly surveys the surrounding area, spots a pair of Allosaurus, and quietly craps his pants. He thinks that none of the tigers have noticed, but he would be wrong. Why does anyone play this game anyway? It seems like nothing but stress to me. Call me uninformed, but I'd much rather play that lame game known to humanoids as Minecraft, in which all you have to worry about is whether to build your home out of acacia or birchwood. Far more relaxing. I spy with my little eye something beginning with a level 5 Allosaurus and a level 10 Allosaurus. They are both male. Please no funny business, as this video will surely be demonetized if it features gay porn. We don't need that in our lives. As we wait for something to happen, let me belatedly introduce myself. My homies call me Oliver, but to my mortal enemies I am the renowned psychopath Dr. O. And once Mr. Nobody's permanent absence is confirmed, I will inherit this channel and all 48 refresh 47 refresh 46 of its subscribers. Ha ha, ha ha ha, and 1 LOL. As you might have noticed, Mr. Nobody and his feline friends have attracted the wrath of a big ol' moody bird. Mr. Nobody decides this is the best time to demonstrate his non-existent sword fighting skills. Christ almighty, I could take that bird down with my nose hairs. Apologies, I had to pop to the lavatory and unload a big one. I'm feeling 1.37% better for it. Finally the tigers do something constructive. Except this one. Jesus wept. Spoiler alert. Very soon they'll have bigger fish to fry. Literally. Which reminds me, I left my fish cakes in the oven. They must surely be burned. BRB. This lone tiger is an outsider, and wants to be friends, but I'm afraid it's a straight no from the judges, as they devour him/her. That tiger had about as much chance as Proboy winning a game of PUBG. That tiger had about as much chance as Emilis not watching this video. That tiger had about as much chance as Zach ever meeting up with Mr. Nobody in this world. That tiger had about as much chance as P finding the time to play with anyone. That tiger had about as much chance as Jamishi Gamishi ever being heard from again, etc etc. By the way, why has no one asked how my fish cakes were? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. They were perfection on a plate. You may or may not have noticed that there is a freaking Rex knocking about in the general vicinity of Mr. Nobody. He notices it's low on health, so goes in for the kill. Unfortunately his own tigers get in the way, rendering him useless as a raptor attacks the group. G frigging G y'all. Please ignore the random tweet notification incoming and instead pay attention to the weather. Have you ever heard the expression "it never rains but it pours"? Of course you haven't. You uneducated simpletons. It means that difficult situations tend to arrive at once. After Mr. Nobody has to free one of his tigers from, cough, a tree branch. That pesky Rex we spotted earlier gets Larry, and even when the Rex is put out of its misery, some stupid RG swoops in to steal the spoils of victory. What has Mr. Nobody done to deserve all this bullshit? I kid you not, I am starting to wish Mr. Nobody returns in the next video, because quite frankly I'm not seeing one penny from having to commentate on these shenanigans. After that mother-loving RG is disposed of, attentions turn to a Kano that is trying to sneak up on the group by hiding its head underground, overlooking the fact that its fat ass is still showing for the entire multiverse to observe. Mr. Nobody probably thought that the worst was over. He wasn't to know about the alien abduction, footage of which was blocked by YouTube in partnership with the Communist Party of China. Mr. Nobody will be best remembered for his many acts of kindness, this being the very last one. I too am totally against bullying. I think it's abhorrent how those scorpions are chasing after that spiky shelled freakazoid of a creature, if you can call it that, just because of the way it looks. Mr. Nobody quite rightly sees to it that justice prevails. A modern day superhero, just like Donald Trump fighting off evil dictators like Greta Thunberg. Slap the like button if you want Mr. Nobody back. Peace.